everyone, it's Lexi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for joining. I am a reseller. I sell on the platforms of Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and basically what that means is I seek out things that the current owners no longer want. Maybe it's at a thrift store or a garage sale, estate sales. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to have things donated to me and I flip them for a profit. At least that's the goal anyway. It doesn't always work out that way. And today we're gonna do what sold. So this is for the last week, which was April 20th through April 26th. So Monday to Sunday. Just in case you're watching this in the future, we're in the middle of the coronavirus, COVID-19 pandemic. So things are different than normal, you know, in any kind of business, and reselling is no different. So this week was a little on the downhill slope for sales for me than it has been recently, but in the current, you know, crisis, I will take any and all sales that I can get. So yeah, I actually broke things down into a lot of different scenarios. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I broke things down into different categories, more so than my other what solds, because I just wanted to kind of gauge what was selling from what. You'll see later. I'll stop rambling and just get into it. So I've got my, oh, you just caged the camera. Good job, good job. Okay, I've got my trusty iPad with everything, so if I look down, I apologize, that's what I'm reading. So we'll start out with Monday. I had a sale every week this week, every day this week, y'all. Self-isolation is going to my head. Anyway, I had a sale every day this week, which is the first time that has happened in months. Well, maybe not months, but definitely a month, possibly two. All right, let's just, Monday on the 20th, I sold this. This is a great story with this one too. It's this Penelope Project was the brand tank top. It was kind of see-through. It had like a Henley tank. I think it had some buttons here. This was given to me by my aunt, so it was free. And so this is the weird part about it. So literally the day that I posted this Instagram post about host picks, it was questioning like if people really thought that they were worth it, what did they ever get from it, blah blah blah. The day I posted that and said none of mine have sold, this sold. Which was a host pick. However, it didn't sell on Poshmark, it sold on eBay. But how weird is that? This thing didn't sell for 281 days, and like that host pick was over 100 days ago. I think it was a long time ago, and it still never sold. Didn't get a whole lot of action, but it was like on the way to my auctions, because I auction off things that I didn't pay much or anything for, and they've been sitting a long time. I auction them off on eBay for 99 cents and up, and it's a good way to clear out old inventory. And this was like on the verge of that, and I sent out an offer to watchers for $12 plus $4 shipping, and it sold. So, yay. It's weird how things like that happen. Like, I haven't thought about this tank top in months, and then I mentioned that none of my host picks had ever sold, and this sold. So maybe I just need to mention some other stuff hasn't sold. All right, going on to Tuesday, I had one sale on Mercari, and it was this Sanctuary turtleneck. It was like this burnt orange rusty color. It was brand new with tags. I had gotten this from my B&G trading unboxing, which I'll put up in the cards right here. You should really go watch it. It was a good one. It sold in 13 days on an offer to me for $20 shipped, right along comps. Glad to see it go. Then we've got on eBay, I had 4 sales. This was my highest sell of the week and my quickest. It was this Free People black After the Storm was the style name dress. It was a long maxi dress. I had thrifted this. Now here's the thing, I thrifted this a long time ago, and it was actually my first ever Free People thing to thrift at the actual thrift store. I had found one at the bins, but never at the actual thrift store. I thought I would never find that brand where I live. So I was excited, and I didn't look at it very well, and I brought it home, And then when I got it home, I realized it was missing a button. And the picture will be here, but like it basically didn't button all the way down. Like it was a maxi dress, but it didn't button all the way down. The button missing was, or the button actually fell off when I got home. It was the very last button. And so I put it in my repair pile, and it stayed in my repair pile for months. And then finally self-isolation came around, and I got rid of my repair pile because I don't repair things. And I decided to go ahead and list it as is, and it sold in an hour and 44 minutes on an offer to me. We actually countered, went back and forth a few times, and we settled on $30 plus shipping. So it was just sitting in my death pile for a really long time. Good job there. Okay, then next I sold this vintage LYS army green open front waterfall blazer jacket kind of thing. It was 2XL, and I had got this from a marketplace pickup I had done months ago, where it was a bunch of plus size stuff, and it wasn't all that great stuff, but it's all selling. And I think that eBay has a more mature audience, and so the stuff's actually selling. It's not bringing a whole lot in, but I paid less than $1 per item. So anyway, it sold on an offer to me in 52 days for $13.50 plus $8 shipping. Another thing from my repair pile were these Nike golf pants. So I remember finding these at the bins, and I was so excited, and I was like, oh my gosh, why has no one picked these up? Yay! And then I got home and they were missing the button. I even remember looking to check to make sure that the buttons on the pockets were still there, and they were. But did I check the button above the zipper that actually holds the pants up? No, I didn't. I did not, and it was gone. And they otherwise were in pristine condition, sat in my repair pile for months, and they ended up selling on an offer to me for $5 plus $5.45 shipping in 7 days. I got rid of them, and I probably paid 88 cents for everything that I got in the bins that day. So hey, I made a profit on something missing a button. And then the last thing that sold on Tuesday was this Coliseum Xavier University all-in-one with a bib set for a baby. I think it was like 0 to 3 months. I got this in a mystery box. It was sold in 12 days, offered to me for $10 plus shipping. Moving on to Wednesday the 22nd, I sold this LuLaRoe Cassie blue striped skirt. This was from a big donation that I got. Now I'll put the haul up here. This actually isn't in the haul because I had already... Oh, it is in the haul. I'm just straight up lying to you. Anyway, it's in that haul, and my neighbor gave me 12 bags. This is my dog, by the way. 12 bags of stuff to go through and sell, and I'm very appreciative of that. And this was one of the things. It was a medium. It was sold on an offer to watchers in 8 days for $8 plus shipping. And then the last thing were these Gap Kids floral overalls or shortalls. They were 2 toddler. I thrifted these right before everything just collapsed, and it was sold on an offer to me in 48 days for $14 plus shipping. Alright, moving on to Thursday, I sold another LuLaRoe item. This was not from that haul, but actually from this previous garage sale find, just absolute amazing bundle where I basically got like 70 something pieces of clothing for $20. So it was a great thing. So basically everything now is free, everything that I'm selling, because I made back that money with one sale. Anyways, it was the LuLaRoe Randy shirt with gray and had patterned sleeves. I sent an offer to watchers for $10, and it sold plus shipping in 60 days. And then this vintage, the brand is Lassolas. I don't know if I'm saying that right. L-A-S. Oh, L-A-S. But it was this really cool striped shirt with these balloon patches on and like these stars. This was in the same lot marketplace pickup that I had that LYS green jacket from earlier. And this one sold on an offer to me for $14 plus $5 shipping and 196 days, but it is still, I'll take it. Alright, moving on to Friday. Poshmark, finally, I saw these Sorel Cheyenne lace-up boots. They were kids, size 2. I thrifted these. I was so excited. It was my first time finding Sorel. It took 1 month and they sold on an offer to likers for $28 with the shipping discount. And then I had 2 auctions end on Friday on eBay. I had this Love Notes, just sheer patterned kind of boho style spaghetti strap top that I had picked up at the bins. It had a lot of runs in it that I didn't see at the bins. It was my first trip to the bins and I was intimidated and overwhelmed. And I picked up all this stuff that was like super lightweight just because, you know, pay by the pound. Anyway, it sold on auction for $1.46 plus shipping, and of course it took months to sell. That's why it was on auction. And then also on auction was this Disney Alice in Wonderland racerback tank top. I remember picking this up at a garage sale because it was Disney and it was so cute. And then getting it home and being like, why? I think I paid $1 for it and it sold on auction for $1.99 plus shipping. It took forever. I'm just glad to see it gone. Alright, Saturday I have another Poshmark sale. Mountain Hardwear white athletic activewear top. It was like a base layer. I had gotten this in a mystery box a long while ago. It was not a good mystery box. I was super frustrated with it. And this sold for $10 for an offer to me in 2 months, and I took it because, like I said, I was really frustrated with all those items and I just want to see them gone, even if I don't make anything. I mean, I made a couple bucks off of that, I guess. Alright, and then finally on Sunday, the 26th of April, on Mercari, I sold these Aloe Yoga airbrush leggings. They were cropped. They were this really cool like orange peachy color. I had thrifted these. There was an offer sent to me after 2 months for $24 shipped. Took it, sent it on their way. And then 2 more sales on eBay. I sold these Free People black skirt. It was like a handkerchief kind of style hemline. It was new with tags. I got it in my B&G trading box. It was sent, no, sorry, they sent an offer to me for $25, which was totally reasonable because I had it at $30 plus shipping, of course, and it only took 9 days. And then finally, this was a shocking sale. So shocking that whenever it came across that it had sold, I just assumed it was on auction because, yeah, because it was a full price sale for one. So I don't know why anyone would, in my head I didn't think anyone was going to spend what I had this priced at because it had been sitting for so long. 278 days, okay. It was this loft like lace long sleeve top. It was really cool. I didn't pay much for it. I think it was 50 cents. But it sold full price, set full price sale for $16 plus shipping. Like I said, in 278 days. But hey, it sold. It's literally, y'all, I didn't know that it had sold for full price until I was making this. I had just assumed that it had been on auction. Alright, so let's get down to the nitty gritty and the numbers of it all, okay? So I had 2 sales on Posh for $38, 2 sales on Mercari for $44, and then 13 on eBay for $156. What's so funny about this is I had a total of 17 items sell. And during this week, I really thought I was having a terrible week. And then after I like counted up, I realized I have been selling 17 to 19 items every week, so it's right on trend. Comes out to a total of gross sales before fees, before shipping for the Mercari items, you know, before cost of goods, comes out to $238, which I've been having over 300, so that's a little disappointing. My average sell price was low again. It was 14, where I had gotten up to 20, but it's okay. So after fees, it was $190, and then if you take away my cost of goods, about $142 profit. I am totally happy with that. Any profit is good profit because this job is so much fun. I would much rather do this than many things that I have done in the past when it comes to working. So yeah, so I also broke it down in a few other ways. So I wanted to see how many things were selling from my mystery boxes, how many things were selling from my donations, stuff like that. So I had 2 things from my B&G trading box sell, 2 things from mystery boxes sell, 2 things that were donated to me, 2 bins items, 2 garage sale items, and 2 like the marketplace items, and then 5 thrifted items. I sold 10 things on an offer to me, which clearly is the way people are shopping, and I feel like that's pretty much the norm. If they want it, they're gonna send you an offer a majority of the time. I sold 2 things on auction, of course. I had 1 full price sell, and I had 4 offer to likers / offer to watchers that were accepted. And then like the categories, I sold 1 men's item, 1 jacket, 1 dress, 3 bottoms, 3 kids items, and my top seller, which is so funny because tops, I had 8 tops sell. And the reason I find that funny is because I tend to feel like, I mean, it is true, I was gonna say they don't bring a lot of money, they don't, and that's why my average sale price was so low. But yeah, I kind of stopped really seeking out tops. Like, I can't even tell you the last time I actually went through the tops at a thrift store. I had kind of been focusing on things that were going to bring me a little bit more return on my investment, but that is what sold, and I'll take it, like I said, but it was shocking. And then my best sell day was Tuesday, which I don't really know why. But it was my best sell day, so go Tuesday. Anyway, so yeah, that's my sales for the week. Like I said, I'm excited with anything I get, especially right now, with the amount of work or I'm not going to say the amount of work I can put into it, because I feel like I am putting more work into it now than I had been previously, and that just comes down to having more time. But you know, when it comes to actually sourcing and getting brands like that, it's a little difficult. So, and then of course you have people who just don't have the money to shop right now. Whatever the case be, I'm happy, and I hope that your sales are going well. Please comment below, what was your fastest sell this week, highest sell, most disappointing sell, your biggest day, because I think Tuesday, it's really interesting that just random day in the middle of the week, you know. And I was trying to think of, oh, maybe it was a certain time of the month, you know, like the first of the month or the middle of the month, and nope, it was just a day. So yeah, please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and if you'd like to see more reseller content, then definitely subscribe so you can see some more of me rambling on and what I sell, what people's junk I flip for profit. Alright you guys, see y'all next time. Bye.